Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are on the one and only DJ Patriarch YouTube channel. Today we are going to review my friend Dr. Ganto YouTube channel. Here is his YouTube channel. You can go to YouTube and search for Dr. Ganto, and you press this subscribe button and this like button, and then you press the dislike button, then you press the share button and clip button, and then you close it, and then you discard it, and then you press save, and then you press pause. So before you watch this channel, you make sure all the buttons are working in YouTube. You know, it's very important. Anyway, Dr. Ganto is a streamer. He is a chess enthusiast. His main feature is that he's doing speedruns all the time. He say it's like piercing. You know, once you get into piercing, you want to pierce your ear, your eye, your penis, whatever. So you just keep accumulating. So, but he also a theoretician, chess theoretician. He have some lectures here about certain lines. I haven't seen his channel before. So I'm gonna take a look at with you. Let's see Bishop G5 NAJDORF introduction, and okay, so let's see it. Hold on, I probably need to put the volume higher so you can all hear it. Okay.
Looking at the Bishop G5 NAJDORF. So I mainly stream chess on Twitch. You can find me on.
Listen how this dude have this accent. He's not talking like normal. He have like a certain, you know, emphasis on voice and stuff. It's make it, you know, he's a professional. This guy is a streamer. He's not like me, like hobbies. He's like a pro, you know. This guy is a pro. And he is going to be YouTube pro now, right?
On twitch.tv/Doktor_Ganto.
Well, you can see his accounts here, but he also need to work on this like splash screen thing when it's just like pops up on you and that, you know, small finger press subscribe and stuff. I'm sure the next episodes he gonna do that. Also, I immediately saw like he don't have like thematic things, or it is thematic things, but it doesn't contain like explicit idea on it in the title, right? So it's gonna be hard to find on the internet, and also it is not wrapped in some kind of mythology. I'm not gonna say other names of the other streamers, but sometimes they do like a team, like a month of studying NAJDORF, episode 1, you know. He need to work on that a little bit, so all the videos will be with this like titles, and also should be, instead of the preview, there should be of course like you know, him on a skateboard or something that is just you know, that is just immediately attracts attention, right? So yes, and also I'm understanding he's just kickstarting, but my man needs some splash screen in the beginning, like Dr. Ganto TV, boom boom, and it's just like, you know, also immediately remind you about what is going on, because the man is a professional, right? He need to make everything like, you know, he need to keep all the wheels moving at the same time. My man, come on, you need to do that. Okay, let's do it.
Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dr. Ganto. In this mini
okay, let's skip a little bit because we already saw that.
With 1c5s and
c5. Okay.
After trying different setups, I am mainly going for the NAJDORF, starting with the 6th move.
Why he is having like a black and white camera? Is it like a homage to old French films?
So, if you haven't played Sicilians or NAJDORF, actually this series is intended to be for...
Also, here is a little bit too much free space, so it looks like a gravestone a little bit. Dr. Ganto, 1995, 2000, I don't know, 68. So you can just, you know, this is a lot of free space, man. You have to like, you know, this is like, there's a lot of space here. Put some, I don't know, like sub to my Twitch stuff, you know. some stuff, especially with the black and white. It's like, I mean, I understand it's a style thing, you know, but if you go with the style, you have to go like the whole thing, like, you know, make it like a super style.
Everyone, and also for no one. So I'm not gonna give you as in the chess will say, it is like a lifetime repertoire shenanigans, but it is simply a practical, very practical weapon to fight against bishop g5.
Some background music, you know.
In this introduction video, I'm gonna show you the move knight b to d7 and the downside of playing e6. So e6 is by far the main continuation historically, and also in online chess it has been considered as the main move. And the reason why we are opting for knight b to d7 is after e6 white gets all the fun in the bloody wooden
Yeah, I
piece
think
game.
e6 is
What do I mean with all the fun? Because, you know, if you're choosing an opening, I think the priority should be to enjoy playing it. I mean, the fun perspective is, for me, the utmost important.
Is this one of your games, or is
I'm
it
not
just
gonna bother you some details,
okay,
but let's see why
it's just
we are
analysis board,
choosing
right?
Knight b to d7 over e6. So if
he
we
using
continue
lichess as
with
well, lichess
e6,
board. This
now
guy
let's
is
take a look at
certified
f4,
chess
which is by
com
far
streamer. He use lichess
the
board.
main
What is
move.
this?
And the point being is they want to bring the queen to f3 and quickly finish the development with long castling. So after f4, I think there are basically like
Chess base, right?
4 or 5 moves, and one of them is bishop e7, the other one is knight b to d7, and the most famous one is queen b6, going for the poison pawn.
Brother, I can tell you, brother, if you need a discount on chess base, I can sell you one for 99 rubles.
Not my cup of tea, let's put it that way. But let's see how the game might
Even
enter into
I got this guy who is a professional chess pro, whatever his name, I mean whatever his title is. He's like a pro chess guy who has real life students, you know. And it was just when I was, started chess. He used to mentor me a little bit before I make too much trouble for his life. Anyway, he's like chess base. Yeah, he wanted to help him to install Megabase, and I asked him like, bro, why you are a chess professional and you use like this cracked version? And he told me like, bro, nobody buy this shit. So Dr. Ganto, come on, you know this. People have like, you know this. People have NAJDORF setups in real life. They know moves. You know the moves. Like, you just, you have to know the right lines.
Our territory is going for queen b6. White either sacrifices that pawn, or they can defend with like knight b3, but queen d2 is like, okay, but let's have a game, and we have to go for pawn grabbing, otherwise our queen b6 move wouldn't make any sense. So after we take white,
okay, he took a pawn
with a tempo, only square for the queen, a3. And now white.
Okay, hold on, I'm already lost here. So
f5, simply blow up the center when our pieces are stuck in the initial position. We have only developed the knight. Let's quickly see how the game might develop after e5. Now black can play h6 or d takes e5. After h6, black retreats. We take knight b to d7, knight e4, and this is no bueno.
White is better, no here.
Bueno.
I mean,
ladies and gentlemen, to play
obviously.
this position, it is like absolutely a little bit sadistic to play this.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to go for.
We don't want to do that.
If we immediately take, I mean, we have to play some like literally only moves, and white is getting all.
White is having all the fun here, right?
This is absolutely disgusting. we don't want to go for it. I think this, if I'm not mistaken, this is the...
Yes, but wait. I have a point. Here. Listen, there is like you need to support videos like that, guys, and even like if you need to give brother like a feedback because he's doing real work here. This is actually next step after you got like a Twitch with the Spotify music. This is next step, you know. Yes, brother start educating, brother start teaching people moves, you know. He is a long way of making it commercially successful. Let's be honest. So yeah, he's thought about, we should, that's why I am, you know, I'm not the biggest like reviewer of anything, yet still I'm spending my time to appreciate and to tell people to follow him, because real work, you know, it needs to be, there is like a ways of supporting it outside of money. You just pay attention to what is brother doing, you know. So don't be too harsh on him. He'll learn next time. You see, like in half a year he will be like you know, Netflix star. But you need to support. It's like a little bit, you know, you need to water the plants a little bit all the time. You cannot expect like the, you know, the cactus you made tequila from, you know, to grow in 2 days. It takes months, sometimes years, you know. So I mean, I always applaud. Yes, I always applaud the real world stuff. Whatever everybody put your face or put your energy is something, I support it. You know, I don't have to like it. I don't have to be like part of it. I support it because I know it's hard to do. You know, it's hard to do it. It might look like it's simple, but it's not. So, you know, that's why you guys should not, you know, being too harsh on our brother Dr. Ganto. Give him feedback, he will improve. But don't tell like, you know, don't say like, you know, it's worthless. It's not worthless. If, you know, there's different reasons to do things.
Superstar.
He'll be commercial one day and forget all about us. You see, he's gonna get like, you know, top 10 Turkish chess influencer, and he'll say, oh, these losers. He will forget about us one day.
Comments in his chessable course, although I don't own his course. So this queen b6. Okay, let's see what happens if black starts with bishop e7. You know, if they take, we're gonna recapture with the bishop. Now still queen f3, and now we can play knight b to d7, a6, queen c7. Those are the top 3 moves.
I love this
After
intonation.
Black retreats and knight b to d7, white long castles. Queen c7, always a useful square for the queen. And we gotta get our counterplay going with b5, maybe in the future bishop b7, b4. I can simply take.
The only thing I don't understand is that if you show in the lines, I guess from my perspective, you need to take a game and analyze the moves, because otherwise the moves doesn't have connection to each other, you know. Like you show in the moves, but it's very hard to relate to it because it's potential moves, but they're not related to the particular game or anything like that. So I guess you can take like what is it, model game instead, and so people can look it up too. And even if somebody else analyzed it before, it's still okay, I think, to you know, to put it in. I mean, that's just my perspective. If it would be like, you know, if it like what like our king and captain Jabava did, he would be like putting the, like Alyoshin, Capablanca, whatever, and then he would be like, you know, put a team around it too. So yeah, I mean, because not everybody play like NAJDORF stuff, you know, but you can superficially, why don't play? Okay, I understand, this is line, I understand that, but what I'm saying is that to have it all together with example games, you know, to have all these ideas, that's just my suggestion. You don't have to you don't have to make it this way. That's what's just I'm just thinking about it, you know, like, you know,
becoming obvious after e5.
Yeah, why bonus video? I can only watch one at a time, brother.
Bishop b7, queen g3. There's a great pressure on our pawn. Our knight is under attack. And
yes,
we have to
my fin is right, because I you know, you have to give me some slack too. This is just like things that coming through my mind. You're never gonna, you know, it might not be accurate. You know, I'm not pretending to be, you know. Yes,
some
I'm washed up.
crazy territories which happened
Yeah.
lots of times in the history of chess. White is starting throwing all of their pieces into our territory, and good luck defending that. I don't enjoy this. So what happens after e6? We play knight b to d7, you know, the move that I recommend before e6. After we play knight b to d7.
Bro, I'm not lazy. I'm just doing other
Right,
shit.
still going
Believe
for the
me,
same
I'm never
setup.
lazy.
Queen c7.
I'm just doing shit you guys don't know about. That I
White
myself
castle
even don't know about because I don't know what the fuck I'm
and
doing.
b5.
Now, if it doesn't make sense, that's fine.
But if we also try to finish our development and put our king into safety with bishop e7 and g4, h4.
So,
White is
whatever is
attack
going on in this video, the black is always on the back foot, no? It's like, black is
Really fast, so
always
we gotta
like defending
act,
shit.
Immediately. Bishop
Is this NAJDORF
with
what all
with
about, like
b5.
defending all the time?
And now another time, this typical response, e5, our rook is hanging. And even...
It's like how to have a... It's like, you should call it like, how to have a bad time playing chess for black. And that's just
I
like
can start with
3
this
million
move,
lines.
and then e5. Simply, they sack the knights. And bishop e7.
Now
we attack
this
the
looks
queen.
spicy, but
Now our e6 pawn
yeah,
is in
this is
shambles.
not going anywhere.
We can't guard it, you know. Like king f7, goodness gracious me.
This bass on this track sounds like, I thought it's somebody farting. I was looking at my cat, maybe it's my cat, but that was just music.
Take
That's
bishop
fine.
e7, and now White starts throwing
Winning chances in the end
pieces on
game.
the defended b5 pawn, which is disgusting to face. Bishop takes b5, a takes b5, what to do? Knight takes b5. Now Tchaikovsky, there's a pin.
Tchaikovsky, looks...
Can't go-
That, another thing, like Dr. Ganto stole, let's be honest here, he stole a lot of swag from his friends, but that's okay too, you know, we don't get salty, Maria Makhadevичna, the guy is trying to make a best, you know, don't, I don't blame him, I make peace with it, that's a homage,
Weird checkmate.
that's a homage.
This is absolutely also not playable. I mean, if someone is enjoying playing this position, I respect you, but this is a little bit sadistic. We have to go king c7. No, thank you, we say, and let's move on.
Okay, so that was
But,
one
okay,
of the
let's say
lines.
White procrastinate sacking, but here, another time. You have to play some only moves to keep the game balanced. So having said these, ladies and gentlemen, we
Okay.
are going for
Here we
our
go.
setup, starting with knight b to d7, no e6. By the way, e6 has been played in the history of chess, I think, more than like 75%.
Okay, so the argument is
So our
about
move
don't play
is,
e6. So,
knight b to
brother,
d7.
you need to put it in the title actually, so people could find it. You should put it here, like, why don't you play e6 in NAJDORF for black or something like that? You know, that's brother. You know, you need to stall our titles too. You know, what's wrong with you? You need to put, you need to make like not this like fuck you whatever you always have. You know. Yes, just put a fucking catchy title because that's how people gonna find it. Not everybody know you. You know, not everybody gonna be like, oh, where is Dr. Ganto YouTube channel? Sometimes people just, you know, they search random shit. They don't know you, but they gonna find you. They say, oh, this is cool.
So this move is aimed against the f4, queen f3, long castle.
Bro, I watch all of your guys stuff, but I never like it. That's why I never say anything about it. I like watch 5 minutes and then I go weight lift, you know, because I feel bad, you know. I just watch 5 minutes of you guys and I like, okay, brother, you getting me stronger. I'm not lying. You getting me stronger because I could watch like, you know, Netflix or something. Yeah, I just watch your stuff and I like, what the fuck is this? And I go like bro, you need to weightlift. You need to get the stress off. And then I'm like, okay, that was good. So I find a method to the madness. You know, maybe I need to do like a video about it or something.
It has a great score, honestly, if white goes for
this
the
looks
setup
good
that
for
I have
black.
just mentioned.
I mean,
but there are other ways to challenge the setup, and if white is knowledgeable.
And Dr. Ganto, while we want it, you need to put followers only mode off in your chat, Dr. Ganto, because sometimes, you know, you don't force people, you keep the community open, like, you know, not only followers, because that's a little bit insulting. I sometimes I want to say something and I'm like, damn, I need to follow this guy just to say something, and it's just, you know, that's a little bit blackmailing, you know. I already do you like a YouTube review, so please, brother, please keep the chat open for everybody. You see, like I did. Let's just all agree we need to keep the chats open for everything random that is going on in the world, you know. Let's just do this, guys. Let's just keep everything open. Let's just keep the doors open. Oh,
Section of the game, and
you see how many people in the chat. Even my guy Megalodon is in the house.
C4.
He never show up.
There are some other moves like Queen E2. It's also or Queen
Yes.
E2.
I'll follow you, but on my own terms. You know, this like, it's maybe just me, but this sometimes feel insulting if you need to follow just to say something. I like to follow what the fuck I want to follow. I don't like to fucking, you know, I'm still 14 too. Like, you know, I don't like to fucking, you know, tell me what to do, especially if I just watch something. So, yeah, bot attack, whatever. Just, you know, just keep the doors open. That's my advice. You don't have to follow it. That's my advice. Just everybody should keep the doors open.
A4, which I will be discussing in my last
Bot
video.
attack.
After knight b to d7, let's say white is aiming for this f4 queen f3 setup. We play queen c7. See, we are not playing e6.
He's not playing
And now
e6,
queen f3.
okay.
So this is our initial position. And the move that we will be playing exclusively is a6.
Okay, here it goes. So it's all about a6, right? The whole thing.
In the next video, we are gonna be seeing what happens after bishop takes f6,
Okay.
and after bishop retreats. This is
Oh, I
where
have to
we
play
are
bullet arena.
starting
Okay,
to
never
getting
mind.
The fun of the game. We are sacrificing a pawn. with
Okay,
d5.
you see, this is good. I like this part. This guy is like setting up for the episodes. You know, he's setting up. He's like, yes, you watch this. You know, next video. I thought this is good. This is like I like this. This is like a story. So yeah. So I think if you go like if you go with the story mode a little bit more, it would help. So a little bit beginning video like. In this you're gonna see this and why you never should play e6 whatever. Then you go in the next video. I like this. This is a good. This is good part of the video.
Of the sacrifice. Well, we are, if white takes, we are.
But I
getting
also understand that it is just a fragment of the stream or whatever. You know, it's fine. It's actually fine as it is too. Like there's nothing wrong about it. This is fine.
That's good.
It's just it's not gonna last too long because somebody gonna steal all these ideas and make all these formulas how to do it, and then it's gonna be like, oh, he do it first, and I wanna do Dr. Ganto. That's what Dr. Ganto do. The people gonna look at it and say, no, this guy did it. You know.
So that we can sit, pee on that square like forever.
Well, then you should rephrase it. You don't have to, brother. Come on, you don't have to literally take everything in. You know, just make it spicy. Just make the title spicy. Lie there, or tell like why you should always play e6, but actually don't. Do something. You know.
That's the whole point. I mean, you can also play with something like b4, which
Make a
might
compelling
transpose
story.
into-
That's the internet, brother. If we go to the trending videos, 99% of them are lying. You know, even Mr. Beast and all this stuff, they all lying. You know, all the time. There is always like tricks. So you need when you go to Rome, you know you do what Romans do. You lie a little bit. You say like, you know, I play e6 all my life, and then that's what happened. You know. Yes, right? You see, people in the chat know that. People in the chat know that because we see it all day. We get accustomed to it. We're like, if somebody is not lying on the internet, we get suspicious, right? You get like, damn, what is going on? What's wrong with this dude? Everybody is inflating everything. So you should little bit play the game, brother.
633, which we don't like to see. And after a6, this move scores also in the history of OTB and also the lovely online chess.
Online chess.
Black.
He means everybody cheating, of course.
Alright, so that was my quick introduction. And
Okay, good. Okay,
thanks
good
for
channel.
watching.
I'm gonna put
I'll
it
see
on
you
my
guys in the
YouTube
next
channel. I have a
videos.
YouTube channel.